ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري وأهل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers, sisters, and elders in Islam. Inshallah, today our story is going to be the prisoner who leads security guard to Islam. There was a security guard by the name Terry. His complete name is Terry Holbrooks. He was a guide at the Guantanamo for about 6 months. So, Terry seems to have a conversation with one of the detainees whose number was 590, and that detainee was no other person but the general. His real name was Ahmed Irachidi, but they commonly call him the general. The general was a Muslim from Morocco, so he was a Moroccan. So the security guard was non-Muslim. He was temporarily posted at the Guantanamo Station 463 police company. There he was posted for just a temporary time. So this security guard was doing a day shift, and the responsibility for a day shift security guard was to escort the prisoners for interrogations, and as well as to walk up and down to ensure that there is no means of escaping. So that was his duty, and he was very, very vigilant about it. So this security guard tends to have a conversation about the prisoner who was the general. They had a little bit of conversation, but that conversation was not too long, but because he was just trying to explain to him about how the night shift is, that the night shift is not of that difficult much, because the security guard will just be sitting on the floor, the center floor. So he will just be sitting there to look all around. Not like the day shift, you need to move up and down, and also to escort prisoners. So after the prisoner disclosed the night shift duty to the security guard decided to do half day and half night. So this is how he started working. He started working at half day, half night. At the midnight, he usually sits on the floor, crosses his leg, and started discussion with the general, who was the prisoner. So the general explained something to him which makes the security guard became very much skeptical, became very much doubtful. He was not convinced about what they discussed and what happened. The security guard began to fear. The discussion was not disclosed, but at the end of this story, you will know how the discussion was. Because the prisoner was a Muslim, while the security guard was non-Muslim. So the prisoner normally had a conversation for this security guard to know what to do, how to do, and where to do. So when they had a conversation which makes the security guards to become very much skeptical and even became afraid of his own life, he started buying books to read. He bought about few books, but all the books were written in Arabic, and he cannot read Arabic. The Moroccan can read and understand the Arabic. So he then went to him as a good friend, because the way they were doing their conversation, the bond between them, the relationship between them became very much strong. So he went to him and said, "The general, I bought books, but all of them are written in Arabic. So I bring this first one for you to read and explain to me what these things or what the writing is trying to talk about." So when the general took this book, remember the general was in the prison because there was a mesh between them. So he was given the book through the mesh. So the general opened the first page. On the first page, what was written there was the Shahada, which stated, "La ilaha illallah Muhammadu Rasulullah." The general told the security guard, he said, "This first sentence in this first page that I've opened, it is the single testification to convert to a Muslim." So the security guard was like, "What?" He said, wait. Meaning, the written clearly stated for me to convert to a Muslim? And the security guard became so interested in it. He wanted to know actually what the statement is about totally. So the Moroccan, who was the general, the prisoner, convinced him, say, "Yes, it's a testification that there is no God to worship except Allah, and the Prophet, who is Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, is his messenger." But now he knows the meaning. The security guard now know the meaning. So, but he was also interested in getting the sound in Arabic form. So the security guard stated, "La ilaha illallah Muhammadu Rasulullah." He became more and more interested in the statement. He then told the prisoner, say, "My friend, wait." He took a paper and pen and gave the prisoner through the mesh. Say, "Can you please write it in English and the translated Arabic?" So the general said, "Yes, I will do." The general wrote it, but he was not interested in the English form. He was interested in the transliterated Arabic because he wanted to pronounce the Arabic. So then the general taught him to say La ilaha illallah Muhammadu Rasulullah. When we talk of transliterated, it is written in English form, but when you are pronouncing it, the sound comes in Arabic form. That is known as transliterated Arabic. Transliteration is the meaning. So I hope that one is clear. So when the general wrote the transliterated Arabic and taught him, the security guards hold on the paper and recite it loudly to say La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. So this is how security guard became a Muslim through a prisoner. This is just to tell you and I that no matter the situation you are into, still continue to do the dawah. Meaning, don't hide your religion identity. No matter where you found yourself, still be a Muslim. Even though Ahmed was in the prison, yet still he was doing dawah. And now he succeeded in converting a non-Muslim security guard to Islam. He converted him to Muslim. So this is just to tell you and I that we have a role to play wherever we found ourselves. So Islam can be an umbrella for us. See? So I hope you enjoy and understand this story.